What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's going on, everybody? Yep. It is 3:55 a.m. local time. Yep. So 4:55 my time. Got a message from the boss man last night while I was sleeping. Get to Dallas as soon as possible. So, needless to say, yeah. I was gonna get the truck washed this morning on the way through, but now I'm not. The whole reason I stopped here is because I wanted to go through to get the truck washed this morning. But anyways, he's got a load for me in Dallas. Needs to go. Need it to go as soon as possible. Okay, George. I'll get there. That's right, people. If your clock ain't ready for you to go, don't pull out the parking spot. Drive around the parking lot at 3 miles an hour. Anyhow, I gotta run inside, get my goodie powders, and get me something to drink. All that good stuff. And we'll be headed on out of here. Yes, I'm too lazy to walk from back there where I was parked at up here. Alright, folks, here we go. I can't do a U-turn. Yeah. Right there's where I was parked at. Between that red truck and blue truck. Oh yeah, that old flat top 589. Yes sir. That's what I'm talking about. The new 589. Yep. That's the new Peterbilt out there, the 589. Let's see if the truck follows me out. Yep, he sure did. Every time I go through there, I got a truck follows me through my little shortcut. Anywho, so we headed to Dallas. It's gonna make me sick if I go by the damn truck wash and ain't nobody in there. I still might stop and get it done. But yeah, I'll be in Dallas by 7:15 or so. Yep, 7:30. Oh boy. May as well go on and get there. Went ahead and took my lock off the unit. I know how I am. I'll get to that damn yard and forget that lock's on there. Yep. Today is Sunday. Oh yeah, it is Sunday, yeah. So traffic shouldn't be too bad at 7:30 in the morning in Dallas. I'm not gonna get the light show that I want to do. Damn it. I couldn't leave no earlier. I mean, I guess I could have left 30 minutes earlier than what I did. because I was only on break for 10 hours and 36 minutes. So, yeah, I could have left 30 minutes earlier than what I did, but I was watching this dude on YouTube getting pulled over for dark tint, and he told the cop, just give me my ticket, and the cop pulled him out the car, put him in handcuffs. And then when he told the cop, as people kept riding by hollering at him, what's going on, he told the cop, look, we're going to court. You know you in the wrong, because the cop told him he was going to tow his car over window tint. Once he realized he had somebody with money, I guess, and notoriety, he let him go. I think it's some bullshit, but that's the way it is. But yeah, I was sitting there watching that. But he's got pulled over before. And this is all in the state of Georgia now. They pulled him over before in his Lamborghini. Just for shits and giggles, I guess. That's what made me start watching them. I seen the video about 4 months ago where he was pulled over in his Lamborghini. And the cop was giving him a hard time. Like, what gives these cops the right to have these power trips? I mean, you got bullied in school, so you come out here and you become a cop, and then you become the bully. That's what happens. But anyhow, enough of that. Alright, well, I'm going to take my goodies, folks. We got about 3-4 miles up here till we'll be on 220. Alright, here 220, folks. Yeah, trucks are still restricted. It's all to slow down a little bit. One day we'll get to go through there. Hopefully all the casinos will be all lit up and everything. Yeah. Because I used to go straight through until they shut it down. Or not going west. Going west I would go around because the road was so bad. But coming back east I would come straight through. But that road was bad going west. Oh. And there's one section there that's 45 miles an hour. So you don't lose no time going this way. It's 4 more miles, but you don't lose no time going this way because you're straight 70 the whole way. Where going through town, you got 45, 55 mile an hour speed zones. But anyhow, all right, I'll get back with y'all. All right, folks. Yeah, we almost around here to Cross Lake. I want to tell y'all something too. I forgot what the hell it was. So if I remember, I'll come back. Here's all the bridge pylon is lit up. The artwork's lit up. Can you see the artwork? Y'all let me know if y'all can see it. Yeah, you can see it right there. Well, right up here is going to be Cross Lake. Alright, folks. Here's the lake. Yep, Cross Lake. We're crossing Cross Lake. If you don't know here, yeah, there you go. Y'all can see it that way. You can't see it out there, but you can see it there. Anywho. Yeah, I had an eat done last night. Well, yeah, I did. I had the Philly cheesesteak they got at Arby's right now. Arby's has got a Philly cheesesteak. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. It ain't the best, but it's good enough now. When I'm at Arby's, that's all I get. You know, I don't go for nothing else. Normally I go for the smokehouse brisket. But right now they got the Philly cheesesteak, so I've been getting it. But that's all I got. I didn't even get, I just got the sandwich. I didn't get the fries or nothing to go with it. I just ate the sandwich, that was it. But anywho, all right, we're 2.5 miles. We'll be back on I-20, folks. 2.5 miles. All right, folks. Right here is going to be the exit. Back on I-20. Yep. Then we're going to see when we get back on I-20, within 2 miles, we'll see whether the truck wash is backed up or not. Honestly, I hope there's nobody in there. Because if there's nobody in there, 15 minutes I can have the truck done, and I'm going to get it done. With it being Sunday and 4:30 in the morning, I might get lucky. But then again, there might be 6 other people thinking the same thing I am and sitting there right now. Oh, it's Sunday and early in the morning. So we'll see. Hey, you know, I never did laundry yesterday. So I got to stop somewhere along the route today, do laundry, or stop at Walmart and buy me some more drawers and clothes. Yeah, I mean, I got clothes to put on, but I'd have to go commando, and I don't go that. Nope. Too damn old to be going commando. Anywho, right up here we're gonna see it, the truck wash, how it looks. I might just go on across, get my load out of Dallas, and then come back and get my truck washed, and then pull across the street to the Petro and do my laundry, because they got a big big laundry room there at the Petro. But we'll see. I'd much rather have the clean trailer all the way across instead of, you know, I get it done right now, only got it for 180 miles. And then I'm hooking to a dirty trailer. Let's see. Are they even open? Yeah, there's 2 trucks in there, 1 in each bay. So no. If the bay would have been empty, I'd have pulled over there. But there's 1 in each bay, so. Okay. Well, anyhow, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Hey, folks, we got the green light on the scale. And, Right up here is going to be the state line. Yeah. Well, not right up here. It's about a mile up here. Alright, I'll get back with y'all there. Too dark out here. Alright, folks, here we go. Right there. Welcome to Texas, folks. Yep, local time is 4:40 a.m. It is 75 degrees. Yes, sir. And we have 185 miles to go. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. Alright, folks. We're 1 mile. Now, 1 mile from the 175 cut road. Right around this corner, basically. Yeah, that's where we would have seen Dallas all lit up, but as you can see, it's daylight now. We ain't gonna see no lights, but it is what it is. Yep. I've already knocked 10 minutes off the time now. But, well. Anywho. There we go. This is 175. That's what I like to see. I didn't have no traffic. Cut across all 3 lanes. There was nobody there. Maybe you could stay that way all the way through Dallas this morning. That would be great. Yep. Alright, we 28 miles away, folks. Yep. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, it's looking like it's gonna rain over here. In fact, I think I just seen some lightning over there. Okay. Well, I just seen this morning about all the flooding in this one park down in South Texas. There's like 27 people presumed dead and missing or something. Yeah. T's and P's for all them folks down there. Yeah, I didn't know all that was going on until this morning. I was flicking through YouTube and seen it. Yeah. But anyhow. Yeah, according to the signs, there is no traffic this morning. 7 miles, it said 7 minutes, or 8 miles, 8 minutes, yeah. So we'll see. Anywho, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yeah, no lights. I can see the skyline over there and they ain't lit up. Yeah, hold on. You can see it over there. You look. Looks like it's a little foggy over there. It's probably rain, but yeah, you can see it over there. Alright, here we are, folks. Coming around the corner here. It still ain't raining yet, but it's sure looking like it's going to. Yeah. Dallas. Yeah. I said, there's Dallas. You know, I thought about that. This going to show my age. That TV show from a long time ago, Dallas. Did they film that downtown here? I don't even remember. I don't know if they did or didn't. I didn't ever watch it. I just remember my grandma and grandpa used to watch it all the time. Yeah. There she is. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. I think once I get there, I'm gonna, I still got that leftover Chinese food. I didn't stop and get my little smokies this morning. And I just got my picture. But yeah, I didn't stop and get my little smokies this morning, so I'm a little bit hungry. I'll just heat up that Chinese food that I didn't eat last night. That's why I only bought the sub, the steak, the sub, because I thought, or the cheese steak from Arby's. Yeah, I got the Chinese food, I'll eat that. And I never did eat it. But anywho. Alright. Well, jeez. I gotta get over. Oh, yep. I gotta get over. Alright. Alright, here we are coming up to the tunnel. Yep. Going to get over here where I need to be at. Alright. Oh boy. Yeah, there's them two buildings that little Mr. Gray, them the ones you was talking about right there. Yeah, and then them. But yeah, them are the ones. He said he worked for the company that built those. And them apartments are expensive. And then yeah, it's outrageous some of the rent that people pay. Oh, see. Anywho, alright. We're 14 miles from delivery, folks. There's the big flag, folks. If you know what I mean, we're only 6 miles away when we get to these flags. Yeah. Oh boy. It ain't too windy neither. I mean, the flags are blowing a little bit, but not too bad. Yeah. There's one that ain't blowing at all. Well, there's trying to move. That's a big old flag, though. It takes some good wind to blow them around. Alright, I'll get back with y'all at the exit. Alright, right up here is going to be our exit. Valley View Lane. It's just the same as the President George Bush Turnpike, the PGBT. But want to go to the right, you'll be paying tolls if you got to get off this exit. Make sure you stay straight. Yep. So we go up here to the light, and it'll be to make a right. Second left, and we'll be on the yard. All right. Here we are, folks. Ooh, don't hit the curb. Okay. Almost hit the curb. Alright. Let's make it right. Let's be on the yard. Get my damn vest on. Alright. Boy, it sure look like it's gonna rain. I mean, look at them clouds over there. They don't even look as dark on this camera for some reason. But yep. Alright, I'll get back with y'all when I get out of here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. I need to hurry up and get this done before this rain starts. Because it's gonna rain. But I gotta go around back and put this on the door because the top is not latched. You know, normally I always check that. And I was like, yeah, it was dark, it was early in the morning, and I got it from Austell. I normally don't have that problem at Austell, it's normally Cleveland. So I didn't bother checking the top latch. And yeah, the top latch was not latched, but they let me in. I just got to put it on the door. I mean, the seal was still on it, and it was just not latched right. But here, you back in, you don't even open the doors. They open them from the inside. Yep. I just gotta find this door. And we're at 78. We gotta go to 91. That's on down a little ways, that's good. Here's 81. This is right here. Right there. Alright, get back in here. And I'm in. Alright, we're gonna go this way first and just double check before I go back around front. Make sure my load ain't back here. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Well, pretty much made it all the way to the end down here, and yeah, there's one more trailer of ours right here, and it's red tag T29. What's it tagged for? Well, messing around helping the boss man out, clearing them codes on that trailer. And it is now started raining. Yeah, it's just a misty rain, but it was enough for me to get wet while I was standing out there messing with that trailer. And now I gotta find my load. I'm glad I didn't get the truck washed this morning now that this rain is starting. Yeah. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, folks. Let's get on up out of here. I was there long enough. Yeah. Went ahead and done all my paperwork and ate my food and all that. Sitting here so I didn't have to try to do it while I was driving. Well, if I wouldn't do the paperwork driving anyway, there's no way to do that trans flow while I'm driving, but I could have eaten drive, but I didn't. Yep. Alright, turn these hazards off. Get on up out of here. You know, they had this trailer set on continuous run because on these trailers they can run continuous, or you put them on the actual name is Cycle Century, but we call it start stop. But if you going through the computer, Cycle Century mode. But anyhow, it was on continuous. And it's been sitting here, I don't know how long it's been sitting here, but it's down below a quarter tank of fuel, so it's been loaded about 2 or 3 days at least for it to be that low on fuel, because it burns about a quarter tank a day when it's on continuous. So if it come in here with 3/4 a tank and it's down below a quarter, it's been loaded at least 2 days. But anywho, and they do yard checks here. And when they get down to a certain point, they fill them back up. Evidently that certain point ain't a quarter tank because they didn't fill this one back up. But anywho, it is what it is. Yep. Now we're gonna get out of here. And hopefully everybody's still driving sensible. I know it's raining, but hopefully everybody's driving sensible. Alright, well, here we go. I think I'm gonna stop at the 533 and get fuel. That way I ain't gotta worry about this trailer. I ain't worried about it now. I got it on start stop mode. That quarter tank could get me off 3 days. Yeah. Anywho, alright, I'll get back with Joe. Alright, folks. We headed back into downtown. Gotta get on 45 this time. Yeah. Well, we normally come in on 45, but going out, we don't go out on 45, but we are this time. Well, the last load I got out of here, yeah, the last load I brought out of here, we went out that way. I was going back to Kennesaw. That's where this one's going, to Kennesaw. Yep. That's good. It's Sunday, so all the plants ought to be back up and running by tomorrow, so yeah. He kept me running through the holidays. That's good. I was a little worried I was going to have to sit, but he kept me running. Oh yeah, buddy. Anywho, alright. Why you come over here? Why didn't you just stay where you was at? Now you going back over there. Oh boy. You're on the interstate. Why are you doing 50? Oh. Anyhow, right there's a waterfall, folks, there on the left. Yeah, well, you can probably see it before I said anything. A little late now, we already passed it. Yep. And there's the Reunion Tower. Back. And then we got to follow the sign for Houston, McKinney. Yeah. Alright. Stay right here. Okay. Anywho. Whoa. What show was that back in the 80s? That dude was, whoa. Like, Who's the Boss or something like that. Yeah. Alright. Well, anyhow. Alright. Yeah, there's them buildings. And one of those, that one is all offices. The one on the right is all offices. The one on the left is all apartments. That's pretty cool. The whole apartment glass. I mean, all the way around your apartment's glass. That's pretty cool, I reckon. Or you don't want to walk around your room naked. Well, I don't guess it'll matter unless somebody's sitting across another tower with some binoculars. Anywho. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alright. Now we are looking for 175. Yep. Alright, Crown Royal, yeah. That was my favorite drink when I used to drink. I don't drink no more. But when I used to, that was the go-to drink. Crown and Coke. asshole. I didn't have my blinker on, and you could have got over. You see, there's nobody beside that fool. He could have got over and let me over, but he chose to be an asshole. Well, alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. We get on 175. Alright, folks. Now we getting on 175. Now let's see if I can get on 20 the right way this time instead of driving past it. Because last time I drove past the exit, I was supposed to get off and had to go 20 west and turn around and come back. Now I'm going to be looking for it because I don't want to make that mistake again. Well, see, I used to run 80 across. The reason I, you know, when I used to run 80 across, the 80 dumps you right on the 20. There is no exit, it just runs out and puts you right on the 20. So, yeah. For some reason I was thinking I was on 80, I guess, and this would dump me out on 22, but I know better than that because I've taken this all the way to Maybank. 175 takes you straight to Maybank. So, anywho, I just know we got 8 miles till we get to 20, so we should be good. Well. Been on the phone for the past little over an hour with Verizon. You know, I went through this last month. I think I talked about it in one of the videos last month. You know, I'm on prepay. I've had the same phone number and everything for 13, almost 14 years now. But I never get no upgrades or nothing because I'm on prepay, which I like it better the way I got it because I got unlimited everything. I don't get charged no extra for nothing. My bill is the same every month. But anyways, they kept telling me for the last 4 or 5 months that I had a free phone coming. A free phone was coming that since I've been a loyal customer, I'll get a free phone. Well, I have never received a free phone. I have not heard nothing about no free phone. I called them last month. The lady said she'll call me back at the beginning of the month. She never called me back. Yeah, so I just went through 4 different people, but they just credited my account enough money to go buy the Android G5, I think it is, or G5, whatever, the latest Android, I think it is. Well, it ain't an expensive phone, it's only like $65, but that's the phones I use anyways is the Android. I like the Android. I don't like them old iPhones, they too complicated. My kids has got iPhones and I can't even get into their damn phone. Just give me my Android and let me go. Hell, it took me, when these smartphones first come out, it took me 3 years to get one. I didn't want nothing to do with no smartphone. For 3 years, I kept my flip phone. My little beep beep, my Boost Mobile beep beep. You need to talk. You know, I didn't want to go to these smartphones. But, yeah, anyhow. It is what it is. So I'll be going to Walmart tomorrow to pick up my new phone. Because they already, when they credited my account, it went straight to my card, my debit card that I pay my bill with. They refunded it, and it went straight to my card. I was like, well, hell yeah. But anywho, all right, folks. Yeah, we are about 17 miles from this. No, wait. It's 6:36. So we got 37, 38 miles to the state line. Let's go. You gotta have money to do that. Alright, there it is yet again. I just had to go back and delete about 10 minutes worth of video to where I can continue on with today. And a couple pictures I had taken, because I took a bunch of pictures this morning. Wasn't sure what I was going to use for a thumbnail, so I deleted a couple of those so I can continue on with recording today. So when I get that new phone, I won't have that problem no more, because they won't be all these extra. I won't have all the, I will clear this phone back to factory I'll clear it once I transfer everything. I'll clear this one to factory settings, and then it'll be like a brand new phone again. I won't have all that shit in storage. Yeah. But anyhow, it is what it is. I will still use this one, like I said earlier, for doing YouTube. So that'll work. Yeah, we're coming into Monroe now, folks. Yep, it's gonna be Monroe. I need to slow down, speed limit 60. Yeah. I forget sometimes. I just be riding. I ain't even thinking about it. Like, oh shit, yeah. Anywho, hey, there's Golden Corral, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. $11.99 lunches. See that? Why is it when I'm looking for a Golden Corral, they're always closed? Or they're not there no more. Like the one over in Cleveland is gone. It's the one I used to go to over there. And there's one I used to go to in Dallas that is gone. Oh well, anywho. I'll get back with you folks. I think we're going to go ahead and cross that Mississippi today. That mighty Mississippi River. Yep, we're going to cross that today. Get on into Mississippi instead of stopping in Louisiana. We're going to cross that and get in there to exit 15 there. We hit the 130, so 60, 75 miles. 75 more miles, folks. Yep. Hey, folks, we just passed the Louisiana scale, and right up here going to be the mighty Mississippi. Yep. And we're only about 20 miles from where we're stopping, if that. Yeah, because we're sorry. We're 2 miles from the state line, so that'll put us 17 miles from stopping. Yep. Alright, here we are, folks. It's gonna be the mighty Mississippi River. Yep. And right there is the state line. Welcome to Mississippi, folks. It is 5 minutes after 2 local time. 5 minutes after 2. There must be a casino over there. 5 minutes after 2, and it was 95 degrees. Yeah, well, I think that's a casino over there. It looks like an old river boat. But anyhow. Oh. over. Yep. Almost over. Still is closed. I think I decided to go on to Jackson, folks. I got enough time to make it to Jackson, so I may as well go there. I'd much rather have McDonald's today than Arby's. I've had Arby's the last 3 nights. I want McDonald's. Yeah, I'm going to the 15 now. I'm still 3 miles away from there, but that's where I'm going. And 30 extra minutes I planned on driving is now going to get eat up in traffic. It wasn't too bad. I got through there pretty quick. So yeah, we going on to the 45, folks. Going on to Jackson. If you ain't sure where you at when you coming across 20, you'll know when you get to Jackson. That first bump right there is a doozy. Then you got the whoop-de-doos right here. Yep. And we got 3 miles to the exit. 3 miles. Damn, I don't know if it's just the shocks are wearing out on this truck or these bumps are getting worse. It seems like they're getting worse. But anyhow, I'm glad, yeah, I'm definitely stopping here. I ain't going through another, well, I got to go through some of this traffic jam just to get to my exit. Damn it. Alright, we made it to our exit, folks.